Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Arsenal transfer deal to sign Nuno Tavares, subject of hijack attempts before medical, and then we're going to look at Arsenal keeping tabs on target dubbed better than De Bruyne, who Bruno Fernandes loves. So the first transfer headline states that Arsenal transfer deal to sign Nuno Tavares, subject of hijack attempts before medical. So the reports are stating that Arsenal are set to complete the signing of Benfica left-back Nuno Tavares for an initial £6.8 million. Arsenal are set to clinch the signing of Nuno Tavares in the coming days, but fellow Premier League club Brighton tried to hijack the deal earlier this week, reports in Portugal claim. Mikel Arteta wanted to bring in some additional cover for Kieran Tierney at left-back, given the Scotsman's history with injuries, and Tavares was identified by club scouts. Sead Kolasinac is expected to depart this summer, and Bosnian's void will need to be filled. Thankfully, Arsenal have wasted no time in finding his potential replacement in the form of Benfica's 21-year-old fullback Tavares. The young prospect has already played 25 times for the Primeira Liga club's first team, having made his debut in 2019. Tavares is also highly regarded in Portugal's youth ranks, having represented the national team at under 18, under 19 and under 20 level. While Arsenal moved quickly to negotiate a deal, Ebola in Portugal claim Brighton made a last-ditch attempt to snatch Tavares from under the Gunners' noses. The Seagulls were willing to offer regular football, something Tavares is unlikely to receive in North London. But Nuno Tavares already had his heart set on joining Arsenal, with the deal now all but done. The player reportedly had his medical yesterday in Lisbon before jetting to England. He will then have to spend 5 days in isolation before he can put the finishing touches on his move. Tavares is likely to be presented as an Arsenal player next week. Arsenal could end up dealing Brighton a second blow later in the transfer window, but signing Ben White. The England centre-back is expected to join the Gunners after the Three Lions have completed their Euro 2020 adventure. Talks are advanced between the two clubs, although a fee has not yet been agreed. So it looks like Arsenal transfer deal to sign Nuno Tavares, subject of hijack attempt before medical. So it looks like Nuno Tavares is someone that will complete his move from Benfica to Arsenal, and it will be for an initial £6.8 million with some add-ons which could rise up to £10 million. And Nuno Tavares will be seen as Kieran Tierney's left-back cover, because we do know that Kieran Tierney does have his injuries and he does have periods of the season where he has to take some rest due to his injuries, and Nuno Tavares is someone that knows that he won't get regular football with Kieran Tierney way beyond his caliber. But when it comes to Nuno Tavares, he was also had an opportunity to move to Brighton, as Brighton were able to offer him regular football, and Brighton tried to hijack the deal from Arsenal and try and bring Nuno Tavares to Brighton, and Arsenal somehow survived, as Nuno Tavares, even though he won't be playing regular football at Arsenal, still wants to join the Gunners. So we can clearly see that Nuno Tavares will become an Arsenal player, but due to COVID restrictions, due to quarantining, it will mean that Arsenal will announce him later on. So this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Arsenal keeping tabs on target dubbed better than De Bruyne, who Bruno Fernandes loves. So the reports are stating that the Gunners are reportedly interested in signing Napoli midfielder Piotr Zielinski. Arsenal are interested in signing Napoli midfielder Piotr Zielinski, according to reports. The Polish international has been a mainstay of the Serie A side in recent seasons, and the 24-year-old's versatility would be welcome for any suitor, as he can play in a variety of positions. He played a big part for Poland at Euro 2020, despite the elimination at the group stage, recording an assist against Sweden. Zielinski signed a new contract at Napoli last November to keep him at the Serie A club until 2024. However, according to Italian newspaper Matrino, Arsenal are interested in bringing him to North London. The report claims, however, that although nobody is untouchable at Napoli, Aurelio De Laurentiis will not sell anyone on cheap. That means Arsenal will potentially have to pay big money for Zielinski, with the Italian side seemingly under no pressure to sell right now. Legendary former Poland international Zbigniew Boniek has lured his compatriot Zielinski. Boniek who finished third in the Ballon d'Or rankings in 1982, has also compared him to Manchester City star Kevin De Bruyne. He is extraordinary, Bonique told Radio London. Zielinski is a player with pure technique. He can shake off a marker with a single touch. He's unpredictable, and becoming a father will help him to become even more mature. If he scored more goals, Zielinski could become even better than De Bruyne. Piotr is capable of scoring in any way and also provides many assists. Also among those to heavily praise the midfielder is Bruno Fernandes, who he played with for 3 years at Udinese between 2013 and 2016. The pair went their separate ways that summer, with Fernandes moving to Sampdoria and Zielinski joining Napoli. Speaking to Canal Plus Sports, the Manchester United midfielder said, "Technically, I can say that Zielinski is better trained than I am. We had a good challenge. I think in the past Zielinski was actually a bit shy. He was really young then, just like me at the time. I spoke to him a few months ago and told him that I would like to play with him again. So who knows what the future has waiting for us. For me, he's a really top player." The Gunners are expected to sign Anderlecht midfielder Albert Sambila Conga, but he isn't the only player Mikel Arteta reportedly has an interest in, as Piotr Zielinski is someone that Mikel Arteta is keen to bring at Arsenal. So it looks like Arsenal are keeping tabs on target dubbed better than De Bruyne, who Bruno Fernandes loves. So it looks like the Gunners are very interested in signing Piotr Zielinski as a suitable midfielder and the long-term replacement to Granit Xhaka and even the Thomas Partey partner that we need at this football club. And Piotr Zielinski's versatility is something that Mikel Arteta is looking heavily on a lot of players that we have been linked with. Just talked about Nuno Tavares, and he's someone that can operate on the left back, left wing and right back row. And when it comes to Piotr Zielinski, he's someone that doesn't only play in the midfield, that can play in various other positions as well. So Piotr Zielinski could be a suitable addition to Mikel Arteta's first team, but will Arsenal be able to splash the cash for Piotr Zielinski? So we'll have to wait and see how Arsenal will use the summer transfer window in the end, and make sure you smash the like button to see if you can get 20 likes. Also, hit the subscribe button for more daily Arsenal news videos, comment below if you think these are good transfer deals, and click one of the latest videos on the screen, and I'll see you there.